At the edge of dawn, when the world is silent and shadows still cling to the earth, something stirs inside you. A spark breaks through the darkness of doubt. You feel it, a flicker of purpose, a heartbeat of possibility. This moment is not an accident. It is destiny whispering your name. In this quiet hour before the sun rises, you are standing at the cusp of transformation. All the noise of the day has fallen away, and in that silence, you hear your own truth. The horizon flushes with gold, reflecting the promise of your potential. Think of Thomas Edison in his dim laboratory, cradling a single bulb in his hand. He felt the weight of thousands of failures around him, but in that darkness, he smelled the scent of the impossible. For every filament that fizzled and every spark that died, he fed his hunger for light. He whispered to himself, "I have not failed 10,000 times. I've just discovered 10,000 ways that won't work." His mind was a forge, and with each failure, he hammered his resolve. Eventually, that forge gave birth to the light that would change the world forever. Edison's triumph shines to this day, a reminder. Perseverance can turn night into day. The lesson is not just about bulbs and darkness. It is about the soil of the mind, where dreams take root. Your thoughts are seeds. Plant doubt, and you harvest despair. Plant faith, and you will grow hope. Every idea you hold is a silent promise to the future. Napoleon Hill once said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve." Your mind is more powerful than any force you will encounter. It can carve mountains or erect monuments, nurture empires, or give birth to revolutions. It can carve mountains or erect monuments, nurture empires, or give birth to revolutions. This is why your inner dialogue matters. Be ruthless in cultivating it. Pull out the weeds of fear and resentment. Water the ground with belief and purpose. Let clarity shine on your darkest doubts, illuminating a path forward. Even the smallest thought, given enough water and light, can become a mighty tree. The battle is in the mind. If you are defeated in thought, you are already lost in the world. Ask yourself, is your mind a field of thorns or a garden of stars? Where was a garden once? Stony ground is now. Let your imagination blaze. It is the prelude to creation. Henry Ford imagined cars for every family long before Model Ts filled the highways. He believed in what he saw in his mind's eye, even when all around him doubted. He built a motor car for the people, not just a machine for the rich. He believed in a vision so deeply that others eventually had to believe too. Clarity is the beacon in the fog. Fix your aim. Become the archer who cannot miss. 100 years ago, at dawn in a small Illinois town, a rail splitter with a knock-kneed gate took an oath. Abraham Lincoln had lost countless elections, been defeated in business, even suffered the pain of personal loss. Every setback could have stopped him, but he refused to be defeated in his mind. He believed in the promise of that nation. He nurtured a vision of unity and freedom so clear that even the thunder of civil war could not shake it. In the end, that vision lifted a divided nation from the ashes. Lincoln's faith was his shield, conviction was his sword. Let his spirit remind you, clarity and belief can move mountains. Your story, too, is stitched from vision and belief. Picture what you desire like a canvas in the morning light, vivid and boundless. Clarity is the chisel that shapes that vision into reality. Without it, you wander. With it, your path has purpose. Walt Disney once said, "If you can dream it, you can do it. Hold your dreams so fiercely that every action becomes a brushstroke on that canvas." As Disney sketched his first mouse in a small studio, he was already drawing his future empire. Now, the next chapter awaits. Now, with vision pure and belief unshaken, you move to the next step. Purpose awaits, like a lighthouse guiding ships after the storm. This is your journey's turning point. Every step forward fulfills that purpose. Purpose is the flame that fuels the engine of discipline. You have your vision clear. Now ask yourself, why? Why do you press on when the night is long and the road is steep? What is the fire in your belly? Purpose anchors you when everything wants to cast you adrift. It is the reason your feet keep moving and your heart beats on in the face of doubt. Think of a ship on the ocean. Without a destination, it drifts aimless. With a purpose, every gust of wind becomes an ally, every wave a stairway. Your purpose is that destination. Purpose is your North Star. It burns in the darkness, guiding each decision you make. When the storm rages and your doubts howl, purpose is the silent voice that says, "This is why we move forward." Think of Harriet Tubman under the midnight sky, leading her people to freedom. Each step she took was fueled by the unwavering purpose of liberty. Even when chains clinked and eyes closed in fear, she pressed on. Her purpose forged courage out of fear. What will your purpose shape in you? Every second you hesitate, remember, time moves on, but time favors those who move with it. Discipline is the craftsperson behind every masterpiece. Walt Disney was once told he lacked imagination. He could have given up. Instead, he disciplined himself. Every rejection he faced became a hammer to shape his resolve. He toiled in a studio, sketch after sketch, turning dreams into plans. Discipline is the muscle memory of success. It is waking up before dawn to light your creative fire. It is showing up at the workshop day after day, even when you feel empty. Discipline carves through fear, one day at a time. It is the quiet voice at midnight saying, "Try one more time," when the world is already asleep. In your darkest hours, discipline is the lantern that keeps you moving. Think of a young artist who wakes before sunrise to hone her craft, while the world around her sleeps. The grind of practice, the monotony of doing it again and again, carves talent from raw effort. It is in these unseen moments that greatness takes shape. Discipline births consistency, and consistency births results. Every morning you choose to show up, you forge another link in the chain of your success. Remember, even the hardest stone becomes a sculpture under the patient hand of a chisel. But discipline without gratitude is empty. Gratitude is a quiet victory. When you pause to give thanks for the path you have walked, you turn trials into triumphs. Consider the inventor who celebrates every small spark from his machine, no matter how tiny, because he knows each spark brings him closer to fire. It rewires your mind from why me to thank you, challenge. Gratitude lowers the wall between you and those who help. It turns lonely, climbs into guided ascents, because the universe favors the thankful heart. Think of Andrew Carnegie, who built steel upon steel and rail upon rail. For all his wealth, he found time to give thanks for those who helped him build. Each success he credited to someone, the workers who laid brick, the mentors who guided him. Gratitude keeps you humble and connected. It is the bridge between your present and your future, reminding you where you came from. When night is darkest, gratitude is the moon that still shines for a moment, saying, "You have come far, and you will go farther, because even now you are not alone." Every great builder learns to adapt. When adversity strikes, the trees that survive are those that bend with the storm. Remember Henry Ford again. 2 of his factories burned down years apart. Each time, he saw his dream dissolve in flames before his eyes. But he adapted. He redesigned, rebuilt, and by that reckoning, strengthened the very structure he set out to create. Setbacks were not roadblocks, but pivot points to something even greater. Your obstacles are chapters in your story, not the last page. Adaptability is survival's secret ally. Look at the willow tree. No storm will break it because it bends with every gust. In your story, when plans shatter, see them as guidance, not failures. Take the example of a pioneer who steers his ship into unknown waters. He cannot halt the waves, but he can alter his course to the stars. Similarly, when the ground shifts beneath you, re-aim your compass. Every time you reinvent in the face of hardship, you strengthen your foundation. Resilience is your battle hymn. Hear it in each scar and hardship. Every time the world tries to stop you, think of yourself as tempered steel. It takes each blow and grows stronger, refusing to shatter. Your story is a mountain range rising from repeated quakes. Let each fall become a foothold that lifts you higher. You have forged greatness with every blow you withstood. After Edison, after Disney, after Lincoln, the list goes on. They all fell many times. They tasted defeat and disappointment. They felt the cold grip of failure. But they never relinquished belief in themselves. Resilience lit their path like 1,000 lanterns, leading them out of the cave, and never stopped learning. The world changes, and those who change with it become unstoppable. Every hardship contains a lesson. Behind every door of defeat is a new path waiting to be discovered. Educate yourself relentlessly. Be a student of life. Absorb knowledge from books, mentors, failures, and the world itself. As Steve Jobs once learned calligraphy only to weave it into his masterpieces, you too can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary with new wisdom. You have become more than the sum of your struggles. You are resilience wrapped in hope, a fire that refuses to die out. Take a breath, for you have become who you were always meant to be. Now the horizon before you is alight with all you have built and learned. Your story is no longer written in ink. It blazes in unerasable fire. You carry the lessons of Edison's ingenuity, Ford's vision, Disney's imagination, Lincoln's resolve, Carnegie's generous spirit, each one a torchbearer in your soul, passing their fire to you. Those flames ignite your path. You do not walk alone. Millions have stood where you stand. They too have pushed past limits, climbed unseen summits, and kept moving when the world whispered, "Stop." This message has awakened 20 million hearts, turning raw desire into destiny. Now it has ignited yours. Every star on the horizon blinks in recognition of your journey. There will be no applause for the midnight hours you keep, no fanfare for the lonely climb. But look to the night sky for applause. Every star there is a warrior that rose when the world slept. History has always saved its highest honors for those who fought unseen, alone with nothing but their will. Your perseverance plants flags on the ridge of tomorrow. The iron in your heart has been tempered by fire. It is stronger than any storm. Within you burns the fire of 1,000 suns, fueled by purpose and relentless belief. Every beat of your heart drums the anthem of a life reborn in determination. In the silence of those long nights, you became unstoppable. The universe watches and leans in to listen when the brave awaken. In that moment, the echoes of your victory will thunder through the ages. Stand here, at this cusp of destiny, and feel the weight of your own potential. It presses against your chest like the sky on the shoulders of Atlas, yet you stand. Breathe deep the electric air of promise. All the preparation, all the struggle has brought you to this point. In this moment, the world holds its breath with you. You are exactly where you are meant to be. This is not the time for hesitation. The world holds its breath with you. It is your time to rise and claim what is yours. Seize it with everything you have. Earlier, doubt was a shadowy cave at your feet. Now you burst forth into the daylight. What was murky and uncertain is now as clear as a compass needle pointing north. Where fear once whispered lies, you answer with unwavering action. You have become the hero of your own grand saga. The path ahead now lies open, lit by the fire you carry. Breathe deep and step forward. Let gratitude be the melody in your steps, playing through the chaos of challenge. Let adaptability be your dance, adjusting rhythm to whatever storms approach. Remember, mountains rise from shifting plates of the earth. Stars are born from collapsing giants. Even the planet itself grows through upheaval, and you will too. Nothing can stop you if you are willing to bend like the willow and learn like the river flows. Your intelligence, your spirit, your experience, all are your tools in this moment. You are as unstoppable as the tide. Imagine the future itself applauding your arrival. See yourself at a podium, not one you sought, but one that found you because you refused to shrink. You stand tall among those who doubted you. Their silence has turned to awe. The dreams you held are now living inside the mountains you carved out of rock. You are a grand cathedral built from humble stones, each hardship a brick that holds you up. Your legacy is written in every one of these stones. Take all that swirling energy inside you, your dreams, your fears, your victories, your losses, and focus it here, now. Channel it into a single purpose, a blazing arrow shot straight to the heavens. This ancient wisdom, the advice echoing in your ears, the flame passed down through generations, has carried others to their destiny. Now let it carry you. Let it roar like thunder across the mountains until it shatters the foundations of your doubts. Your might is like a hurricane contained in your chest. Unleash it. Forge your future from this moment onward until the impossible is commonplace. Rise like the sun you have long sought. This story does not end here. It is only just beginning. Ahead, the road may wind and twist through dark forests and high peaks. But your courage is a compass pointed true north. No force of nature can hold back a spirit that is determined. Even storms will part for you. The dawn is breaking, and you were born for this light. You have inherited the secrets passed down by giants. These lessons, once whispered around campfires and in candlelit studies, are now yours to wield. You hold the keys of greatness: thought, belief, clarity, vision, purpose, discipline, gratitude, adaptability, resilience, learning, and relentless action. These are not idle words, but living forces within you. Generations of visionaries laid this path for you. All that remains now is to use them. You have all you need. Go forth and be legendary. So go forth now. Light the beacons in new skies. Be as mighty as your mind and as compassionate as your purpose. The world awaits your creation. The page awaits your pen. This is your moment of truth. Only you can write the next chapter. The world will remember the moment you chose to become extraordinary. You might not feel it yet, but a profound shift is occurring. The forces of fate are lining up as your will kindles a new reality. The darkness that once cloaked your dreams is giving way to dawn. And now, at last, you stand in that dawn's first light. Nothing about this moment is ordinary. Every trial you faced, every lesson you've learned, has led you here. Do not squander it in hesitation. You have grown stronger, sharper, wiser. Your failures were the apprenticeship of greatness. For every second you hesitate, remember, time moves on, but time favors those who move with it. Who are you, if not the hero of this tale? Stand up now and step into your power. This is the altar of your becoming. Raise your hands, burn off every trace of fear. Feel the electric pulse of the possible running through your veins. Breathe it in. Exhale your doubts. Because from this moment, nothing will be the same. The world will never be the same. You will never be the same. The universe is not written. It is living, breathing, shifting like sea. And you are its navigator. Steer it with conviction. Crash through every obstacle. Turn every no into fuel. Leap when others falter. Every giant leap, every gallant act begins with a single step. So take that step, right now. In the great ledger of history, your account has just been credited with the wealth of possibility. How will you invest it? This is your triumph's prologue. Let it echo into eternity. Rise now, like never before. The world is watching, time is waiting, destiny is listening. Your voice is the echo of your own belief. Make it roar. Not 1 second later, not 1 inch back. And when history looks for the heroes of this era, it will find your name among the stars. Forge ahead, for your journey has only just begun. With the sunrise in your eyes, go forth and conquer. Remember who you became today. This advice has touched millions, and now it ignites within you. Be the living testament to this truth. Through belief and action, the extraordinary becomes reality. And every new dawn you greet will carry the echo of your courage. Your life is the most important project you will ever undertake. Stand tall. You are made of stars. Now, enough is enough. Step into your greatness. You are unstoppable. Breathe. Now. Go. You will. Yes. End. Remember, this is your moment. You were born for this. Let your courage bridge the gap between fear and action. You have all you need. Go forth and be legendary. You. Yes, you are unstoppable. Breathe. Now. Go. You will. Yes. End. Remember. And so, you were born for this. For you, the dawn has fully come. Claim your birthright. Live your truth. Become what you were destined to be. You have arrived at the start of everything you dreamed of. Let this be your new beginning. Your courage has bridged the gap between fear and action. Now, enough is enough. Step into your greatness. You might not feel it yet, but a profound shift is occurring.